Happy Leap Day, everybody. I understand Windows 8 beta has been out for a while, but I read in the news how on Leap Day today they were, I don't know, sort of officially promoting it. So, what's it like? Windows 8 Consumer Preview. If you just search Windows 8 in Google, you get there. So you come to this page, you say Get It Now. You can choose to download the Consumer Preview with their executable file or to get an ISO file. I went to the ISO, I downloaded the 64-bit. It took about 40 minutes to download. You can do that without putting in an email or doing any sign up or anything. The other thing that I used was this USB DVD download tool, which allows you to choose your ISO file. Choose your ISO file, and then it allows you to choose what drive you want to go to, and then it makes it for you. That took also about a half an hour, and then the install took place pretty quickly. About a half an hour, everything was set up. So when you get in, you got this dashboard. I've installed a couple programs, which are the ones that aren't these colored panels. You can see I got Office on there. I put some other things on here. But basically, you come into this panel here, which is a little daunting at first. It's kind of like a tablet. I think they're making it so people can touch these things and move them around on a tablet. It's a little like Xbox maybe. But when you're on this start screen, if you just type, it's kind of like the old Finder in the launcher. You can get to apps that way, which then open up on the desktop. To get back from the desktop to that start, you've got these hot corners. So the left hot corner at the lower right is, or lower left is start. There's a hot corner up here for panels for things that are open. You can see I've opened a lot of apps and it kind of stays open like a droid. On the right there's some kind of hot panel when you're inside of apps. Might not be able to, there it is. You've got all these things like share, start. You can get back to start this way. So that's kind of how the start is, but so you can get to a command prompt just by typing CMD. That's kind of old school. Your app tray down here, sys tray, is about the same as it was in Vista and 7. Connecting to wireless networks comes up with a different interface. My work network is always a pain to connect to because of PEEP and Mischap v2 and Equifax certificates. All I had to do was put my name and password in, and it figured the rest out for me. So that's an advantage that Windows 8 has over it. We'll go back. You can see we're running Internet Explorer version 10 is what comes with it in this consumer preview. I installed Chrome. It real quickly allowed me to do my sync and get all my bookmarks over. It doesn't mind any of that stuff, although it doesn't feature any Google stuff. Surprise, surprise. If you were to go into the apps that they put on this new app launcher for you, if you go to People, if you don't have a Hotmail account, forget it. If you go to Calendar, no Hotmail account, no dice. If you go to Mail, same different, although I imagine if you have this mail thing on there, it might be able to work with Outlook. I haven't set that up yet, but no dice because we don't have a Hotmail account or a Microsoft login, whatever you want to call that. So most of the stuff on the desktop is sort of worthless if you like to use Google. It does have a nice little reader built into it. This is the last file I opened in Reader. So you don't have to go out and download Acrobat Reader anymore. What else is different? Maps, it asks you to authenticate your location. It brings up Bing Maps. What else can you do without having a Microsoft account? Photos, you'll notice Picasa isn't listed here, but you can do your picture drive, SkyDrive, which is, I guess, Microsoft's cloud. Facebook and Flickr are available to you for photos. Music I haven't opened yet. What's music want to do? App preview. Music. Get the most, switch to a Microsoft account. So it's going to say switch to a Microsoft account on that one too. It might pull stuff from your collection. Yeah, no music in my collection, so at least if there was stuff on the hard drive, it would be able to do it without a collection, or I'm sorry, a Microsoft login. So to get to the desktop, you come here, but there's no start menu unless you drag it down, and there isn't a start menu anymore, not like you're used to in the olden days. Things open fast. This is a 2.5 gigahertz processor with 4 gig of RAM, so you'd expect things to open pretty darn fast. Control panel pretty much looks the same as it did in Windows 7 Vista. What else can I show you that's new and different in here? Oh, when you're on the launch pad, or whatever you want to call it, these muted icons that aren't flashy at all, the Internet Explorer one actually opens full screen, kind of like a tablet kind of view. You can jump over to view it in desktop mode with, I think, this button right here. No, this one? Page tools. Which one jumps me to view on desktop? So you can jump out over into the desktop mode if you want to do that. That's pretty much it. I like the Beta 8 Beta. That's a pretty cool little desktop. Who knows how long this evaluation copy is going to be good for. I didn't read that fine print. Oh, here's a nifty one. It's being wonky. Camera. The first time you open camera, it asks you if you want to allow your camera to do your microphone and stuff like that too. The laptop with the camera on it's over there, a little lagging because of remote desktop connection onto that laptop. But so there's the camera, nifty, huh? Get out of that. And so those are my first impressions of Windows 8. Coming soon to a PC near you.